Well, we made it into South Australia.
And I drove across the border.
She did. We're at Cape Northumberland Heritage and Nature Park. That's out at a place called Port
Macdonnell, I think.
Macdonnell, we're thinking. Just shy of Mount Gambier. Mount Gambier is about 15-20 k's that way. There's a lot of sea spray around, so I don't think we're going to get much footage out this way. See the spray coming in? Try our best. This is Cape Northumberland Heritage and Nature Walk. Macdonnell Lighthouse Keep, Benjamin Germain. But as I say, there's a pretty heavy sea spray coming in, so I'm not sure what the footage is going to be like. We'll go to the clear part first. She's got this walk and you've got one walk over there. Adelaide. Oh, not Adelaide. Where am I? Not Adelaide. Jesus. South Australia. Past the border. Changed our clocks back half an hour, which you've got to do. South Australia's half an hour behind all the other states. And we've detoured to Port Macdonald. There's a view. Like I say, there's pretty heavy sea spray today because causing the view to be cut a bit. Just gives you a rundown on the coastal geology of the region. So yeah, like I say, it's
I think it's too close to the edge. It's a sign back there saying edges aren't safe.
part of the view.
Don't know signs.
But that sea spray is quite heavy. There's a guy down there.
Oh, he's nuts, isn't he?
But that's pretty spectacular. Let's go up the top here, have a look at this one.
Down there, that's just, there's signs saying.
So this part of the coast is towards the Victorian border that way, and South Australia this side. So it forms part of the Great Australian Bight eventually, which is what we'll be tackling when we go across to West Australia, which should probably be down the track. I'm sure it'll be down the track. Not
long way down the track.
Yep. So we're going to be.
For a few months.
This will take us up the top here to a lookout. See if we can get above the sea spray. But you can probably see the sea spray coming in there. But for some reason it's not coming up this way, so we'll see what this is. Macdonnell Light.
Camel Rock.
There's a Camel Rock. There's a Camel Rock in the Camel Rock in New South Wales as well. Alright, so, oh yeah, I see it. Can you see through the mist there? Camel Rock in there, two rocks forming the camel's back. So this is the top.
First lighthouse keeper at Cape Northumberland.
There we are. And it's an actual shipwreck site.
He was the first man to reach and save lives from the wrecks of Macdonnell and John Ormerod. Benjamin Germain.
So this will give you some scale of where we are. So
that's where the shipwrecks are.
Here's the border we came across this morning, and we're here. So that gives you some scale as to where these are all shipwrecks.
Well, look at them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
In this area here,
29.
30 shipwrecks. 30 shipwrecks. So let's have a look and see. Ooh. It's It's got quite a fair bit of sea spray going on, as I predicted, as I was telling you. But that's Camel Rock through there. And these are, I'm not sure the actual names of this, but this is Point Germain, named after the lighthouse keeper. Sorry, that was a big march flying we put. Named after the lighthouse keeper that first took up post here. That's Germain Rocks, and on this side we have this. Without the sea spray would look amazing because it'd be just straight beach. Anyhow, can't pick it. Here we go. This is a view kind of sort of up towards Macdonnell, but I assume that's just straight beach, and that would be, like I said, gorgeous if there was no sea spray. But again, can't complain. Looking here, I can see a wall, so this possibly was part of the aforementioned lighthouse keeper's house. But yeah, and what a view you would have had, eh? That sea spray again, it's, yeah, it's awesome. This is a better angle. This is Camel Rock, still at Point Germain. You can see it quite clearly in the middle there. In between, and I keep saying it, the sea mist, but in between the bursts of sea mist you can actually see quite clearly up the coast each way. I'm guessing they're mutton birds on the islands across.
Albatross, would they be?
No, mutton birds I think. And that's the old Bass Strait, which goes straight to Tassie. And Port Macdonald's in there somewhere in the mist. And there's a seal. I can spot a seal down in the water there. Don't think the GoPro's going to pick it up, but there's a seal.
Oh yeah! Awesome!
There's a seal down the bay, but I can't quite get the GoPro to capture it, which is a bit of a bugger. There's one seal basking in the sun, having a feed. But yeah, no, the GoPro's not going to pick that up. There we go. Nature's playing in its back garden.
Woohoo! We are in South Australia.
And she's doing her Snapchat, that's alright. So, we came out Portland, 100k that way. We basically followed a beach up through some pine foresty stuff. Came into South Australia about half an hour ago, and half an hour behind time, so it's now 11:20 in the morning. We came into Port Macdonnell for a poke around, found this gorgeous spot, and a wild seal down there having a play. That's awesome. We're going to head out Mount Gambier's that direction. We're saying 30k away. Going to stay there for 3 nights, have a poke around here. We're staying in a showground for $30 a night, which is pretty good. Power and water. Have a poke around Mount Gambier, look at the blue pool, the blue lake, blue pool. All that Mount Gambier's got to offer. And we got to be in Adelaide on the 10th. It's the 4th today, so 6 days to kill. We'll kill 3 here, and we'll choose to stop somewhere between here and Adelaide, spend a couple of nights exploring around Port Macdonnell, South Australia. First half hour here, you're blowing our socks off. It's good. So this is the other half of Germain Point. I'm calling it Germain Point. It might well not be that, but if anyone does know the real name, drop in the comments. And this is Point Macdonnell. Sorry, I've been calling it Germain Point because that's what old mate's name up in the hill was. Point Macdonnell. He rescued all the people in the shipwrecks. He became quite the hero. But this is dropping down, and we're not in a sea spray zone, which is good. So you can see how the coast sort of follows through.
They're like the mini apostles.
It's like the mini apostles we envision on the Great Ocean Road. We're remembering the Great Ocean Road and thinking, oh, Looks a little bit like the Great Ocean Road, but not as specky as the Ocean Road. Ocean Road's specky in its own right. This is good.
I wouldn't say that.
This is just as good. This has got its own charm without the sea spray. And that's where we were. We were just up there overlooking Camel Rock, which is in here. I'll take you across and have a look. That's where the sea lion was, down in there somewhere. He's swum off. And down this side's the beach. Although I don't see myself swimming at this beach, but obviously people have had a go because there's footprints down there. Oh, you might get a swim in there.
I was expecting the water to be more bluey.
There you go. She's expecting the water to be more bluey.
Down here, it's more green
It's greener
than what I thought it was going to
than
be.
Victoria.
It's gonna be like
So there you go.
aqua.
And that's looking through. We were up there before, looking down. Now we're down looking up. A bit of a surf rolling in. No sea spray, which is great. It's similar but different to Port Campbell and the Great Ocean Road, if you can sort of follow that thought pattern. Hey. And yeah, South Australia. There's another car park over there which you can view from. This is okay, we've got signposts coming up, which is a bit unusual. I've never come across this before, not even on the Great Ocean Road. But anyhow, we've got Perth 3000 k's to my direct right. Adelaide 45.
Oh, we're at South Australia's southernmost point.
We're at South Australia's southernmost point. There you go. Another milestone we picked. So we've got...
And I drove here.
Yeah, Rel drove it in. We got a signpost. Here we go.
5,700 kilometres to the South Pole.
There you go. 430 to Melbourne. Perth 3,000. Darwin 3,500. And Adelaide 450.
Perth 3,000.
There you go.
Darwin. Oh.
Go. Go on.
Darwin's 3,400 kilometres. Adelaide's 450 kilometres. So Adelaide and Darwin are pretty much in line with each other. Sydney 1,200. Melbourne's 430.
All signposted there, and it's great.
So we're still closer to Melbourne than what we are Adelaide.
We are.
Good information, aren't we?
Alright, so this is South Australia, as we've just discovered, its most southern point. We didn't know that until we came here. There you go. Directly straight across, or not directly, but towards that direction is Tassie. And this is what we're parked up in there. Parked there to have a stop and look. But yeah, it's got all the goods here at South Australia for the first hour we've been here. There's a mutton bird. He's taken off somewhere. Yeah, look at that. What do you think of South Australia?
Well, so far I like it.
There you go. Only been here, what, 40 minutes, an hour? And already we've had a few things that have been surprising to us, like the most southern part of South Australia, the seal swimming. It's all good. South Australia's bringing the goods to us. It's good. But yeah, like I say, that through there is just a straight beach, which would be good without the sea spray, but I'm going to drop the sea spray bit because it's starting to drop a bit. It's not as sprayy. You can see a good couple hundred metres out to sea. Before it was just clouded. But yeah, no, this is good.
Can you see the birds there?
Yeah, they're mutton birds, I think.
Hey, what?
I think that's a mutton bird flying off. They're on the top there. probably a bit too distant for the GoPro. But yeah. I'll just clarify, all that video previous is Cape Northumberland. All part of this long beach stretch. Cape Northumberland.